I think I'm live again. Okay. So sorry, everyone, if you're there. Probably not there yet, but when you are. So if you're here now again, please do type in the comments. Thank you for rejoining me. Sorry about that. It's how it goes, isn't it, with all this technical stuff. What would I do without Adam? It would have took another half an hour. That's for sure. So, hi Akima, how are you? Wallflower, hello. Haven't seen you for a while on my live. So glad you could join me. He is a legend, Andrea. Absolutely. I'm going to have to get Andrea and Adam to join me one evening. What do you think? Should I get Adam to join me one evening? You can choose some cards for you. Yeah, we get Adam on. Adam, if you're there, everyone would like you to come on live one evening. Just to say hello, even. Maybe choose a few cards. That would be nice. Okay, so yeah, we're back. Okay, so if you had a question and still have a question, just type in the comments and I'll come to you and we'll continue from where we left off. Oh, L, that's a bit of a question, isn't it? What endings will bring new beginnings? I'm going to go for the Rider-Waite for that one, my love. This is for L, who generally has quite an interesting question for me. I do like the out of the box questions, Elle. And I feel you're quite a character, Elle. That's right, Barbara. I wouldn't. I would panic. So you asked too many questions. That's Virgo for you. Adam's a Virgo. But you don't find anything out unless you do ask questions. So I'm all for questions. Okay, so this is for L. What ending will bring a new beginning? Love that question. 10 of Cups. Okay, what ending will bring a new beginning? Okay, the 10 of Wands here, Elle. First of all, hi Jenny B. 10 wish fulfillment in there with the 10 of Cups. But what I'm drawn to here, Elle, mainly is the 10 of Wands. Okay, now I feel that someone is coming in to help you here, Elle. You've got the Ten of Wands, okay? What needs to come to an end, actually, more than anything, is this amount that you have on your shoulders, okay? You see here with the Ten of Wands, you know, you have so much on your shoulders. I feel you get quite tired. You take too much on. Now, if you were to start delegating tasks and reach out for help and accept the help that's offered to you, okay? You're very good at giving help, but I don't know that you're good at receiving it, okay? But if you can start to delegate tasks and be open to help, especially from this lady, Queen of Pentacles energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type lady, earth energy, whether this is a mother, grandmother, sister, good friend, someone who is practical, but someone who lends a helping hand in a very practical way. You need it. You really need it. And when that comes to an end, when that level of responsibility comes to an end, then the new beginning will be much more fulfillment in your life. You will be free. Can you see that here? If you look at this card, see how free they feel. Okay, they're outside in the countryside, in the park, somewhere lovely, and they're breathing the fresh air, and it's like you'd be able to take this big deep breath, okay, and let go of a lot of the stuff or a lot of the burdens that you have been carrying. So that's what needs to come to an end, and therefore the new beginning will be more fulfillment in your life, okay? Elle, because sometimes it's not always about new chapters. Sometimes it's about change, just change, in order to improve our quality of life. And that's what, but to do that, you need to bring this amount of burden and level of responsibility to an end, my darling. It's time to let go of that pride, Elle. Because you deserve help just as much as the next person. That's what you've got to remember. Sometimes when we don't receive help, it's not always about pride. Sometimes it's because we literally don't believe we deserve it. That everyone else deserves it and we give it, but we don't feel we are deserved of that help. And you very much are, Elle. And that's what you need to change, I feel, darling. This need to take it all on. You need to bring that to an end. Okay, so please do like this video. I do realise you liked the other video, but if you can like this video as well, that would help. It really helps with my algorithms on YouTube. But because we've started again, if you can give the video a little like and even a share, that would be great. Really appreciated. Now you're not getting, and this is what you see, Elle. It's a good question that you asked there, and I love those types of questions, because they dig a little deeper. And thank you, Elle. Yes, please do like, subscribe, and share. Those types of questions, they dig a little deeper into our psyche, into, endings aren't always about tangible things, are they? Sometimes they're just to do with what we need to let go of, certain patterns of behavior. And for you, my darling Elle, I feel as if you're someone who comes across as not needing any help because you've got this strength, you've got this incredible strength about you. But do you know what? Deep down, you're just as human as we all are, and just as much in need as we all are. And I feel the key part to this is that you've got to remind yourself that actually, do you know what? I deserve as much help as anyone else. And so when someone does reach out to help you, realize, and also I have to say, when people want to help you, you could look at it this way, that, when you help people out, or anyone else here this evening, when you help people out, doesn't it feel good? It should do. Hopefully it does. It does when I do anyway. And I'm sure it does for most people. When you reach out and help people, help others, it feels good. So allow others to help you and feel good themselves, because we forget about that part. When we deny the help that they're offering, we've got to allow them to give back, okay? Because life is all about giving and receiving. So yeah, that's for you, Elle. Please remember that. Please remember that message, my darling, because this is, I feel, needs to change for you in your life. It is a great way to raise your vibration. It's a fantastic way of looking at it. But you see, of course, the reverse is true. It's also a great way for those people helping you to raise their vibration. So in a way, you're doing something for them in return, or in an indirect way, if you see what I mean. Wolfie Riddy, what do you mean? What kind of career he might be doing? Are you talking about your future soulmate, darling? Barbara, you're so lovely. I always feel like I want to give Barbara Halliday a big cuddle, even though you're not there. But one day. That's right, Elle. Yeah. Oh, okay. You do, Barbara. You're a very genuine person, my love. There are so many lovely, genuine people in our community. It's amazing. They say birds of a feather flock together, don't they? So it's no surprise. Wolfie Riddy, future husband. Okay, you want to know about their career, Wolfie? Well, I wonder what the tarot will reveal for you, my dear. What will the tarot reveal for you? The Fool card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, this is someone who will have a career that involves adventure, involves travel, and is something that will always pay the bills, Wolfie. Okay, you see here the Six of Pentacles. Whenever you are struggling financially, this person will get out there and be bold and kind of find ways to bring the pennies in, to bring the money in. I don't know what your currency is, but to bring the money in and make sure that your bills are paid. Okay, so this is someone who will not be scared of trying new things. Okay, career wise. Okay, they're pretty adventurous, spontaneous. Someone who will dive in, but will always bring home the money for you, Wolfie. Leonie, so you're worried, darling, are you? Thank you, Magical Sage. It is, isn't it? It really is. Lovely group of people, lovely community that we have here. This is for Leonie, who's very worried about tomorrow. How will it go for you, my love? Six of Swords. I can see you're stressed. You're very stressed. Okay, there's a lot of swords going on here. Let's draw the card, cut the cards. The Magician. Okay, I don't know what's coming up for you tomorrow, Leonie, but I feel that, does it have a connection with family? Wow, there's a lot of swords here. So yeah, there's a lot of stress around this situation. It's cut the cards again. I feel it has a connection with family. The Lover's card. A decision is going to be made. The Lovers and the Two of Swords. So whatever's going on here, I feel it's not directly you. I feel it's more to do with family, and I feel that someone is making a decision with regard to someone's future here. So I'm going to Actually, I'm not getting an answer. I'm going to shuffle them again. In fact, I'm going to use the Faulkner because sweet dreams, Jenny B. Thank you for joining me. Try and join me again on Friday and I will get to you, my darling. It's been a stressful time for you, Leonie. I can really feel that with the cards. Ace of Swords, challenging again. Three of Cups. Page of Wands, okay. There may be a need for compromise tomorrow. That's what I will say, Leonie. Compromise. It's not going to go as bad as you imagine, but there is a decision coming up. And I sense there's been quite a bit of stress attached to this, my darling. But what I'm feeling here, Leonie, is that it's not going to go as bad as you may think. Okay, there's a kind of need to be. I feel there's a need for honesty about this, in some way. Yeah, there's a need to come clean or be honest and just accept the situation for what it is what they're telling me. Accept the situation for what it is, and be prepared for, what will be at the end of the day, Leonie. But please, realise that it won't be as bad as you may feel. Okay, try not to worry too much. But I sense a heaviness around it. Okay. Wallflower, is the connection between me and the guy in my mind real or just in my head? I can't read it. Thanks. Okay, so this is for Wallflower. Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, and a Death card. Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, a Death card. Well, you certainly hope it would be. We've got the Nine of Cups, so it's wishful thinking at the moment. There's a lot going on in your head, as you said. You're dreaming of this person, fantasizing almost. I feel, but at the moment there's no actual connection as such. Okay, Three of Cups. Are you friends with this person? I see that possibly a new door will open here. But right now is not the time. I don't feel anything's going to happen right now for the foreseeable future between you, because we've got this Four of Swords. This person that you're thinking of, Wallflower, appears to have had a certain amount of stress. But I can see here that you are hoping and wishing that they will be in your life. You want more of this person, but I'm not sure if they're ready for that sort of thing. Seven of Wands. You're quite determined, though. This is someone that you are not going to give up on. But it could take some time. With regard to the connection, I feel there is some sort of connection there, but maybe not in the way you would want it to be, darling. Night, Emily. Thank you for joining me. So Sierra Savage, when you say you can't comment from your other account for some reason, have you normally commented on my video from your other account? Who are you on your other account? Do I know you on your other account? Cade Conrad. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Hope you subscribed, Cade. I'm on Monday, Wednesday and Friday evenings around 8:30 p.m. GMT. So do come and join me. Cade Conrad, who wants to know about school for the remainder of the year. Oh, okay. Are you a bit of a night owl, Cade? Do you tend to be up at night a lot? That's what I feel when I see this moon card. That's for Cade. Could you tell me in the comments, please, Cade? Thank you for subscribing, my darling. Oh, you work at night? Yeah. Now your question is about school and how things will be. Well, you've got two very, very good cards here. The World card and the Empress card indicates that there's someone around you who gives you a lot of support, a mother figure. Is this your mother or someone, a female in your life who is Julia Farrell? I've just noticed your comment. Thank you for joining me this evening. Please do subscribe, my love. Just put your comment in the question in the comments. And of course, for everyone who's subscribed, I try to come to as many people as possible. I'm on Monday, Wednesday and Friday evenings around 8:30 p.m. GMT. So lovely to have you here on board. Okay, Cade. Yeah. Well, she's figuring very much in your cards, my darling. Look, I'll show you. Look at the Empress here. This lady is there for you, okay? But I'm wondering, are you quite tired? Are you getting enough sleep, Cade? Do you kind of need to do something about this sleep pattern of yours? Because at times I feel it's not good for your general well-being, and it's making you see things in a different light to how they are. Now the World card tells me that you will complete school. I do feel you will complete school, but you've got to do something about this sleep pattern of yours. And as I said, you've got this wonderful Empress around you, this mother figure. Who is going to do everything she can to help you through. Because at times you feel a little bit low, darling, don't you? Do let me know, Cade. At times you feel a little bit low, my love. But Mum's there, you know. Do type in the comments. Mum is there and she's going to help you through. But I feel as if, I'm not sure if this job is something that is good for you. Do you agree? How do you feel about it? I'm just picking up this straight away. As soon as I tuned into your energy, I felt, you know, you're up at night time. And as you said, you work nights. So you just said yeah. This nighttime, could you change this nighttime job? Could you change your hours? Could you do something else? Something different? Night Saver, darling. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Tiger Dragon. Cade, do let me know. Could you change your job, darling? Oh, okay, Cade. It's a tricky one. But how does that go with your schoolwork then? How do you manage that? Because oh, you're in this together, you and Mum. But I'm just wondering, Cade, if you could do something about this nighttime situation. But other than that, Mum's going to help you through. Do you know the World card is all about completion? So yeah, you're going to be okay, my love. But do make sure you get enough sleep. That's what I feel is very important right now. Sierra Savage. Hello, my love. That's quite a big question. Thank you for joining me this evening. Have you subscribed? I do hope so. Then you can join me again on Wednesdays and Fridays. So this is for Sierra, who'd like to know about her living situation. Oh, big question there. Let's look at your general situation with regard to that, Sierra. Temperance. Yeah, things are going to become more balanced in your life. It's going to be tough for a while when you have your son, but balance will be restored. Sometimes you feel a bit alone with this, and you need more from life. I feel as if you want to change your life. You're sort of in search of fulfillment right now, and at times you wonder if you'll ever find it, but you will find it. With my living situation with my significant other, I feel as if the two of you and your significant other, do need to sort of compromise on certain issues. I feel there's a need to be honest with each other, to talk to each other, and really compromise, and focus on the children rather than anything else. You've got the Eight of Cups. Sometimes you've been feeling like you want to just pack up and leave, Sierra, haven't you? But you know what? Things will get better. You've got this Temperance card. So, yeah, I see a real positivity about it. In some ways, you've been quite sad. People have been upsetting you. But Page of Wands, yeah, things will look to me as if they will become more balanced, more positive. And let's cut the cards about the toxic boyfriend. She's going to find it hard to get to leave this situation, your mum, at the moment, darling. But you need to just give her as much support as you can. Magical Sage. Well, the way I do messages from spirit is through the cards. So I can draw a card here. Is there a message from my nan? So let's have a look. This is for the Magical Sage. Wonderful name. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. Okay, so a new chapter, really. We reverse this when we get this card. A new chapter is ready to start for you. That's what your nan wants you to know, okay? She's asking you to let things go. Let certain situations go. To be ready for this new start. Let's cut the cards. Three of Swords. Magical Sage, it's time to let go of heartbreak or sadness that you've been experiencing or feeling deep within you. She wants you to be strong, darling, okay? Especially if you've been feeling as if you've been feeling this sadness within you, okay? She is sending you love. She's sending you support, and she's letting you know that you have the strength to get through the situation you're dealing with right now, okay? She wants you to know that. And that is from Magical Sage. She's letting you know that you're a very strong person, okay? And you can deal with the situation that you're facing right now. Very welcome, Julia. Julia Farrell, yes, just put it in the I'll look out for that, Elle. You're very welcome, Magical Sage. Nan wants you to know that you're stronger than you realise. Okay, that's what that strength card is all about. You're stronger than you realise. Does anyone else want a message from their loved one in spirit? Please put the name of that person in the question. Oh, that's sad to hear, Hope. Okay, I'll have a look at that for you. Some work environments can be like that, Hope, can't they? Let's have a look for you, my darling. It's such an awful position to be in when you're at work and you're trying to do your best and you're trying to be nice to everyone, and all you get is hostility. Why? Why are people like this? Let's have a look and find out. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Three of Cups. Okay, Hope, you seem to have a good relationship with certain people. I'm feeling that you're female, Hope. Do let me know. And that there are certain males in your environment, or people anyway, that you have a special connection with. This could even be your boss, actually, and they're kind of jealous. They're jealous of how you interact with your boss or this gentleman around you, or two gentlemen around you. They're jealous of the bond between you, and that is why it's hostile. It's just jealousy, darling. And clearly you're a good soul, and sometimes that can frighten people who don't have a very positive energy. Negative people are scared by positive, good souls. So that's what I feel, definitely. But yeah, there appears to be someone that you have a close relationship with. There may be one or even two people, and it's that they are jealous of or intimidated by. Hi, Sanya V. Their readings are free, but of course, if you use PayPal Me and make a donation, then your reading becomes priority. And the link is in the description. So Barbara Halliday would like a message. Okay, I'm going to start with Magical Sage and work my way down. So a message from Spirit. Okay. Oh, no, actually, sorry. Magical Sage, you did have a message from Spirit, my love, didn't you? Okay, so it's Grainy now. I would love a message from my dad. Okay. Dennis. Okay, so this is from Dennis now. Grainy. Never forget you are loved. Love never dies. Your dad really loved you, Grainy, and still does. And that love is still there. That bond has never been broken. They are in spirit, but they are with you, okay? They are with you in terms of sending you love and support. And there's this invisible bond between you, very, very strong. Let's cut the cards. Nine of Wands. They're particularly around you when you're going through struggle. Can you see that there with the Nine of Wands? When you struggle, my love, feel their presence, feel their love guiding you. Sometimes even when on earth, if it seems as if we were unsure of the love from someone, when they go to spirit, they realize. And that's when the love becomes even stronger. And they're right by your side, my darling. And it's when you are going through any difficulties, Grainy, call on Dennis, call on Dad, because he's there with you. Barbara Halliday would like a message from a friend, Elaine. So I'm just doing some messages from Spirit now. If anyone would like a message from Spirit, please type in the comments. It's for Barbara Halliday. We care about you. We want you to take care of yourself. Elaine wants you to take care of yourself, Barbara. Okay? You worry about everyone else, but it's time for you to worry about you. No surprise there, Barbara. So that's what Elaine wants you to do, okay? And she realised you cared about her a lot. You were there for her. But she wants you to be there for you now. Okay? Let's have a look at your tarot card. The Fool card. And she's asking you to get out there and be brave and bold now. It's a clean slate being offered to you here. She is urging you to go forward and to not frighten yourself off of this new adventure, I feel, that is waiting for you. Okay, she's urging you to be a little bold here, and that's for Barbara from Elaine. Sarah Drinkwater. Is there a spirit message from my mum? Okay, so this is for Sarah Drinkwater from mum. Dear mum, please come in for Sarah Drinkwater. We're asking for Sarah Drinkwater's mum to come through, please. Have you laughed today? Find your joy, lift your soul. Okay, Sarah Drinkwater. I'm guessing from that mum was a happy soul whilst on earth, and someone who could make you smile and see the funny side of life. Well, maybe things have been a little serious lately, and she wants you to start laughing and sharing time with people who uplift you, make you feel happy. Look at that, the star card. My goodness, it's all about inspiration, positivity. Okay, so maybe you've been feeling lacking that sort of inspiration recently. She's sending you that now. And do you know what, Sarah? When this card comes out, we're talking about something that is heaven sent. Okay, and clearly these two cards are incredibly powerful. This message here, this is coming directly from Spirit to you, Sarah, this evening. Okay, she's also sending you healing, darling, as well through the star card. So wonderful message there for Sarah. Okay, so for Elle, she would like a message from her great aunt who's passed on from pneumonia. Please do like this video as well and subscribe for those of you who haven't yet. It really does. There's a good energy exchange, between us. And if you'd like to donate, you can use the link below at PayPal Me. Every little bit helps to keep the channel going. Take the time to pamper yourself or let others take care of you. Elle, there you go. What have I said? What did we say in your reading? What needs to come to an end? My goodness. And your great aunt is confirming that message. That it's time, darling, for you to take care of you. Yourself, okay? No one else for a moment. You, Elle. What do you need, okay? Ask yourself that. What do I need? Let's have a look here. Knight of Swords, okay. Stop charging about here, there, and everywhere. Calm down, slow down, and breathe. Breathe out, okay. Do some meditation. I feel you like meditation, and I feel it's good for you. To take some time to pamper yourself. A little bit of TLC now for you, my lovely. You're very welcome, Hope. So, I know that Tiger Dragon wanted a message as well from... If I can find you, Tiger Dragon, where have you gone? Are you still there, my love? Thank you to everyone who's joined me that is new. Please do subscribe. Yeah, be happy for Mum. She wants to see you smile. Remember, those in spirit, when they see us smile, when they see us happy, they can be contented, okay, on their spirit plane, but just because we've passed to spirit doesn't mean we stop worrying about our loved ones. So, give your mum tomorrow, give your mum something to smile about. Sarah, drink water. Sweet dreams, Kerry. I'm trying to find. Hi, Alexandria. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Murder Babby. Thank you for joining me. Hope you can subscribe. Now, I was trying to look for Tiger Dragon. Den and Dave one. If you're still there, here is the link, my love. Hopefully, no. Hold on a second. I'm going to give you the link for PayPal Me. So that's for Dan and Dave. And for anyone who would like to donate to the channel. All helps to keep things running. Helps me to buy new cards as well. I'm just going to go in and find the PayPal link. For those of you who want to donate. For you, Dan and Dave. There it is, Dan and Dave, if you're still there, my love. And of course, yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Andrea. You can, of course, book a private reading through my website. Very welcome, Elle, darling. Okay, I can't find you, Tiger Dragon. Hi, Elaine Tat. Thank you, Dan and Dave. It's very kind of you. I hope you'll come back on Wednesday and Friday. All donations mean a lot to me and, do help me to keep going. So Tiger Dragon, a message for your mother. Okay, darling. And her name was Cleo. What a lovely name. Is that short for Cleopatra? What a beautiful name. So this is for Tiger Dragon. Where have you been this evening, Tiger Dragon? Tiger Dragon, your mum wants you to know, Cleo wants you to know, try not to worry. We will bring helpful people into your life. So mum and the family are working behind the scenes to bring helpful people into your life. See the family tree here, okay? So there's a lot of family up there on the spirit plane working to help you, okay? And I feel you do need helpful people that can, befriend you, to help you to deal with situations, maybe people that you can talk to and get advice from right now. Because the Five of Swords, Mum wants you to know that she realises the battles that you've been facing, darling. She knows. And, she wants you to realise that she's sending these helpful people for you to overcome these battles. And she wants you to step away from negativity. Anyone negative, any drama queens around you, step away. Don't allow them to affect your well-being. But she is sending helpful people your way. She will find ways to do that, my darling, because I sense a lovely lady here who is very much by your side. What was your question, Hakima? Craig, did you want a... So Craig Spiritual, this is for you, my darling. What does Craig Spiritual need to know, please? This is for Craig Spiritual, who would like to connect with Nana, please. Could Nana come through for Craig Spiritual, please? Could Nana come through? Your intuition is strong. We are reaching out to help. They're helping you, Craig. They realise that the things haven't been easy for you recently. But you know what? Follow that intuition of yours, which I do feel is very, very strong as well. Okay. They want you to know that what you're feeling, take that and use it as guidance. All right, my love. Don't dismiss it, especially going forward, your path forward. What is it you feel drawn to as well? I want to say that. What do you feel drawn to, Craig? I feel there's something you feel drawn to in a spiritual sense, actually. Go for it. Don't hold back. Don't be scared. You can do these things, Craig. I feel sometimes you hold yourself back, okay? But do listen to your intuition because it's guiding you, it's taking you where you need to be. Seven of Pentacles, you're thinking very much about your life, aren't you, my darling? They want you to do that. They want you to think about things, okay? Take your time. The sevens are all about taking time, and it's a very spiritual number. And I feel you're a very spiritual person. And they want you to take your time to think about things, but also listen to your intuition. This card is all about looking at your life and thinking about where you want to be. If we could say, where do you want to be in 7 years from now? Do you want to be where you are? Do you want to do certain things? Do you want to make things happen? Okay. And so you're being drawn towards something, Craig. I know it. I feel it. You know it too. And if you're not, you will be soon. And that's where you need to go. Okay. So it's your own advice that you need right now. Your own advice. Okay, so Leonie would like a message from her mum who passed 4 years ago. Are you from up north, Leonie? You're calling your mum ma'am. I love that. Oh, are you American? Of course, that could be. I think Americans say mom. So you must be from up north, I reckon. Okay, so this is for Leonie, who would like mum to come through, please, for her this evening. Would mum come through for Leonie, please? What message do you have for Leonie? Stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. Okay, your ma'am wants you to know that it's time to stand up and be counted, to be assertive, to speak openly and honestly. I feel as if you sometimes don't get your voice heard, Leonie, and you just need to be a bit stronger. Step forward, be heard. Say your piece, be strong. That's what mum wants you to do now. She knows you better than anyone, and she knows that sometimes you suffer in silence. She's watching this, okay? So next time you're suffering in silence, think of mum, because she'll be there urging you forward to say how you feel, okay? Don't be scared to do that. You don't have to. You can do it in a nice way. Do it in a nice way. But just be honest and open. What is there to lose? People usually prefer knowing how you're feeling anyway. Five of Swords, there are difficult people that you have been dealing with or difficult situations. Don't be intimidated by anyone, Leonie. That's what mum is saying, okay? She feels there's someone around you who's a bit intimidating. Don't be intimidated. Be strong and feel her strength around you, my love. Thank you, Murder Babby, for liking and subscribing. Hi, Sophie. Thank you for joining me, darling. Just, I have been doing messages from loved ones in spirit. If you would like one of those, if you'd like me to look at that for you, to connect with a loved one from spirit, please type in the comments with your question and mention, or just type in the comments that you would like a message from spirit, but please mention the person that you would like to come through this evening. So Murder Babby would like to know if her ex will reconcile. Let's have a look, darling. Let's see what the tarot reveals for you, my love. Murder Babby. King of Cups. The Star. Okay. Possibly. Yes, possibly. But even you say they're a Sagittarius, they're a fire sign, but this person here, we've got the King of Cups, so there's a lot of water energy here. So it could be they have a lot of water in their chart, but they are very sensitive. Your ex is very sensitive, but felt a bit unwanted. Is a bit unsure about whether you want them back in your life. But actually, they would like to reconcile, but they're unsure of whether they are wanted. So this could take a little while, but they are thinking of you. They are absolutely thinking of you, Murder Babby, and would like this situation to be reconciled. Yes, but they feel a little bit on the outside looking in, and they're unsure as to whether you want them, my love. Mariam Goulet, I hope, yes, you've subscribed. Thank you, darling. I am live on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday evenings, and you can donate to the channel through PayPal Me, and of course, those messages are always those questions are always priority if someone has donated. The link is in the description. And for those of you who'd like to order a reading, you can do so through my link in the description, which is sarahstarot.co.uk. But this is from Mariam Goulet, who would like to know if she will meet, how she will meet her. Okay, well, first of all, you're going to be outdoors. Here we are, the Ten of Cups. You're going to be outdoors somewhere at a family get together or a family event, Mariam Goulet. Okay, and the person you're going to meet is the wonderful King of Pentacles. I love the King of Pentacles because he's so reliable, he's honest, he's trustworthy, tends to be very financially solvent. This is someone who may have their own business, Mariam Goulet, okay, and could even work in health or something connected with health. But yes, this will be. It could even be that this person is connected to family in some way, or that family introduce you to them. But yeah, there's a connection around family here, and a family event of some sort. Mariam. Now, whether that's your actual family or an event that you go to where that family attends, time will tell. But yeah, that's how I feel. Thank you, Julia Farrell. You've dropped your question, Julia. What was your question, darling? I've lost that. Hi, Amanda Francis and Nega J. Nega J, I want to connect to my grandmother to ask her guidance from my situation about a specific person. Okay, Nega J, what would you like to ask her? And Julia Farrell, I found your question. Would a Gemini be coming back to me? Let's have a look for you. Okay, please give the video a like, everyone, as well. It really does help with my channel. It's a nice energy exchange between us. The Fool card, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Cups. it's very possible that Gemini may spontaneously or impulsively decide to come back into your life. Although I have to say, Julia, that there appears to be someone else lurking in the shadows. In other words, there appears to be someone else who is interested in you. Now, whether that's now or in the future, they are around you here. Can you see that? So it may be that there's a new beginning with someone else on the horizon, but that doesn't mean to say that Gemini won't decide to try and come back. I feel Gemini is someone who can be quite impulsive, someone who can change their mind a lot, your ex. And it's possible they may try to sort of reconnect. But there is this King of Cups who is also very interested in you, my love. Monique Crawford, I hadn't seen your question, darling. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so Nega J. Okay, so let's link in with your grandmother, Nega J. Nega J would like to link in with her grandmother to find out what to do about a situation with regard to her love life. Okay, so this is Nega J. Could grandmother please step in here? Please draw close and send your guidance to Nega J. 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. Okay, so you do need to get some help here, is what your grandmother is saying. Okay. She feels you're not happy, Nega J, and she's wondering whether you need to find a different way of doing things. Let's cut the cards again. King of Cups, Page of Wands. Grandmother feels that it's time to make certain changes, and maybe reach out and ask for help from others. I feel as if she's saying that you're taking the burden of this relationship on. There's too much on your shoulders, darling. And you need to start drawing. It's what she's saying is you need to draw some boundaries. Nega J, draw some boundaries around you. She wants you to set limits, Don't allow people to take advantage of you, is what she's saying here. Hello, Unique 111. Yes, Julia, you will know in due course. The problem is, Julia, when we step backwards, we prevent the new start that's on its way. We prevent that. That's what you need to think about, Sophie would like to know if things will work out with the man that she is talking to. Okay. Let's have a look for you, my love. Oh. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Sophie, I feel as if you need to give this one some time. Whoever this person is, they are a smooth operator, Sophie. I'm not sure if this is the right person for you, my love. Sorry to say that, darling. Give this a bit more time before you go riding in there. Fleur Blanc, 55. Spells are not something that I look at, darling. Sounds accurate, Sophie. Yeah. Unique 111. Will I be offered a job soon? You're very welcome. Yeah, wait and see for yourself, Julia. Actually, it's like this King of Cups is on the outside looking in. He's waiting in the wings because, our decisions predict our destiny and at the end of the day. And if you make a decision to go backwards, you do prevent this new chapter, this new person's coming into your life. So, unique. Okay, unique. Don't rush with this. Don't go rushing into a job that isn't suitable for you. You may have to slow down a little bit here and make sure you're going and aiming for the right job. There are 2 job offers coming your way, Fleur. What was your question? So I know you asked about a job, but there appears to be 2 job offers coming your way. Don't just take the very first one. Think about it. Weigh up the pros and cons. Okay. Don't. Obviously, when you get 2 job offers, one comes in first, and then another one. Be patient. Look into them. Make sure that you go for the right one. Don't just go for a job for the sake of a job. In other words, because there are 2 options here, 2 job offers. I feel you need to weigh up the pros and cons. But yeah, job's on its way for you. Laurie Lorinja, welcome. Thank you for joining me. You're very welcome, Sarah Drinkwater. Thank you for joining me, darling. Hopefully you will be back again on Friday and joining Sarah's Tarot Live. Elaine Tapp, what is missing and why am I so indecisive these days? Good question. Are you new to the channel, Elaine? I don't recognise your name. If so, welcome, and welcome to everyone that's new this evening. I've seen quite a number of new faces. Do subscribe to the channel and give the video a like as well. And come back on Friday evening. I'm live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening around 8:30 p.m. GMT. So we've got the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. And what is missing and why am I so indecisive these days? Well, first of all, I feel drawn to this Eight of Cups for you, Elaine. You really do need more from life. You're emotionally unfulfilled, and is it love that you're searching for, my darling? You've got the King of Wands around you. You've got the Ace of Swords. Your question again. I feel it's to do with love. I really do. I feel, there's emotional needs that aren't being fulfilled here. And that's what's missing, Elaine. So there's a need to look at your love life. Is it exactly what you want? Do you need more? And go in search of that, There's a void there that needs to be filled, my love. Thank you, Barbara. You're very welcome, Julia. No, don't feel ignored. I think I did say earlier, Hakima, what was your question, darling? And because I couldn't find it, this is for Hakima. Please type your question in the comments. Absolutely haven't ignored you. It's just who I feel drawn to. There isn't it's not done in any order as such, only sometimes, but no, absolutely there's only so many people that I can read for, and it's who I don't have a list. It is absolutely who I feel drawn to, and I'm afraid that is how it has to be. Thank you, Andrea. If you was sat this side, you would see what I meant. But it is absolutely who I feel drawn to. And, there are times when I have read for you, Hakima, and maybe other people haven't been read for. And they could say the same thing, but they haven't, because sometimes I feel drawn to them and sometimes I don't, and that's just how it is, really. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura. That's very nice of you. Absolutely haven't done anything wrong, Hakima, but I can't promise that I could read for you every single time. It's how it just goes, really, darling. But I certainly don't. There is no one on here that I purposely ignore. But of course, new people I try to give preference to because it's their first time on, so that might be what's happening. But anyway, Hakima, if you can type your question in the comments for me. Bye, Julia. Thank you for joining me, darling. Do come back on Friday. Yes, there are private readings on my website. If anyone wants one of those, please do just go and order one of those if you'd like a reading. And that's at sarahstarot.co.uk. No, I'm not mad at you, Hakima. No, not at all. But please do just retype your question, Hakima. So this is for Alexandria, who wants to know if she will be in a long-term relationship with Daniel. Okay, so Page of Swords, High Priestess, and the Temperance card. This is for Alexandria. Will you be in a long-term relationship with Daniel? Page of Swords, High Priestess, Temperance. What do your instincts tell you, Alexandria? How do you feel inside? What are your gut instincts saying here? Because you're very intuitive about this situation, about this connection between you and Daniel. But I'm also feeling that there's a need to open up. Open your heart up a little bit. Maybe express your feelings a little bit more. Be a bit more warm and loving is how I feel. The Temperance card tells me that you need to be patient here with Daniel, Alexandra, and take things one step at a time, and basically focus on the now rather than too far ahead. But there is a need to sort of be more expressive, more warm towards Daniel, I feel. Or perhaps that's the two of you. So, Hakima, you think you would date? Yeah. Just be patient, though. Take things as they are, as they go forward, as you go forward, one step at a time. What's the expression? Don't run before you walk. I feel as if you just need to give the two of you a bit more time to get to know each other. That's what the Temperance card is suggesting there. Hakima, any messages from Spirit about Kevin? The Tower card, the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. Okay, you may get a surprise about Kevin. And it's possible that the two of you may connect, Hakima. This could be quite a surprise, actually. Come out of the blue, my love. So that's for Hakima. Yes, all makes sense. Yeah. I do feel it could be quite a surprise. But I feel that the two of you could really get on well together. There's real potential there. Seven Chantel, thank you for joining me. I'm glad it makes sense, Alexandria. Seven Chantel. Hope you've subscribed, Seven Chantel. Thank you for joining me. I'm on live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening. Will me and this Leo ever talk again? Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and Six of Swords. We're going to have to be very realistic about this, Seven Chantel. It could be a while. Although they're a Leo, what's the sign of you? They've got a Nine of Pentacles here. You're going to need to really be patient, but also to be very realistic and grounded about this Leo. Okay. At this moment in time, I don't feel. Let's go back to your question. Let's get the cards again for you. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. There's possibly, but right now I don't feel it's going to happen anytime soon, darling. And you need to be very, very honest with yourself about the situation. Seven Chantel. You're a Sagittarius, okay. Okay, if people are going to really don't want people on here that are going to tell me I'm ignoring them, they are not the people that I'm going to feel drawn to. If you want me to feel drawn to you, that's not the way to go about it. You need to put your question in. I can't come to everyone. I will come to the people that I feel drawn to. This is a free service that I'm giving, and I will come to the people that I feel drawn to. I don't want to have to delete anyone, but please understand that I will come to those I feel drawn to. That is what I'm giving here. Unless you want to make a donation, if you want to make a donation, then of course I will come straight to you. That's completely different. Thank you, Magical Sage. Shay Queen, thank you for joining me, my love. And I do hope you subscribe as well. I'm on live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going to shuffle the cards now and see what they reveal for your question. Lots of cards flying out, but we're only doing 3 cards here at the moment. So if anyone would like to order a reading, they can do so through my website, sarahstarot.co.uk. Shay Queen, will my Libra boyfriend get back on good terms? My Libra boyfriend and I get back on good terms. We're going through a rough time right now. Sorry to hear that, Shay Queen. Justice card, yeah. It's an up and down situation. Someone's guilty of this. Someone's guilty of perhaps not being fair in this situation. The Nine of Pentacles is a card that relates to a need to be free at the moment, a need to be independent from this relationship. It's been a bit of a power struggle. And as I said, someone hasn't been fair. Someone hasn't been very nice. Okay, will you get back on talking terms or good terms? Wow, there's a lot of heartbreak here. Libra, King of Swords, spot on. Temperance, you need to be patient, but you know what? There is healing coming in for you, Shay. But patience, okay? But the two of you need to compromise and stop this unnecessary battling that goes on between you. There's like a verbal battle going on that is so unnecessary. But yeah, with patience and time, things will heal, my love. Okay, so it's getting a bit late here now. I'm going to end this now with a card choice. You're very welcome, Shay. Do hope you'll join me again on Friday. This is a card choice now from my Oracle deck, and I'm going to draw 4 cards. And if you think about which card you feel drawn to. Yes, Tejaswini, do come back on Friday. Okay, so I'm going to draw 4 cards. And if you can think of whether you are drawn to 1, 2, 3, or 4, dear spirit guides and angels, come through for us this evening. As we come to the end of this live, please send your guidance. What do we need to know? Strength. Those of you drawn to card 1. Oh, strength. How close can I go here? Ah, there we are. The strength card for those of you drawn to card 1. So it speaks for itself. Card 1 is all about tapping into your strength, realizing that you have the power and the ability to get through any situation that you're dealing with right now, to confront people or events, deal with matters on your own. You are more than capable. You have a lot of ability. If you've been feeling a bit tired, get some rest, get some peace, re-energize and be ready now to move forward and deal with whatever comes your way. And card 2, we have love. Beautiful card. Love card. Okay, look at this card. Love is coming toward you, those of you drawn to card 2. You know, whether this is with regard to a current relationship, and if it is, then the two of you are about to rekindle your love. And I feel those of you drawn to card 2 really need that right now. You have a lot of love to give, and someone has a lot of love to give you. As I said, that could be a current relationship. If not, then this is a new relationship, someone that is coming toward you, someone who is going to be new in your life, and this could be the start of a new love affair. And card 3 is honesty. Look at these wonderful cards, something magical. It's great for autumn and the month of October. It's time to be honest, okay, guys? It's time to be honest about your feelings, to be honest about a situation, about a person. What are you hiding from? What's preventing you from communicating how you feel, either to yourself or to others? Sometimes we hide from things because we're scared of what will come if we face up to the truth. And it's easier to just say, oh, it's not happening. Let's bury our head in the sand. If you're doing that, then they want you to know that it's better to just be truthful now. And card 4 is, I've always loved the picture on this card, fulfillment. Beautiful card. Those of you drawn to card 4, you have fulfillment. And look at that. You know, you can't beat a drop of red wine, can you? And what do we have here? Pomegranates? Yeah, pomegranates. Love pomegranates. The richness and the beauty in this card. It's time for you to have some fulfillment in your life. Those of you drawn to this card, okay, fulfillment, abundance in terms of love, in terms of life in itself, okay? Something good is on its way to you. Enjoy it. Give yourself the chance to have a bit of luxury. Spoil yourself a little bit, you know. We only have one life, don't we? And do the things that make you happy is what this card is urging you to do. It is, Craig. Okay, so they are your 4 cards, and I hope you've enjoyed this evening. Thank you once again for joining me. I will be back again on Friday. And until then, take care, everyone. Be kind to yourself, love yourself, and be gentle with yourself. I will see you on Friday. Bye bye.